Hello and welcome. Silrace here with Star Citizen. I'm here to talk about the whole guide to visiting the Banu Protectorate as well as Banu Defender ship being on sale. My apologies, this is coming a little late. I simply did not have time to make this video the moment these went live. Hopefully by the time this goes, published on my YouTube channel, you still have time to buy this ship if you are so interested. And also do note that I am looking at the actual Star Citizen website here for this video, so all credit to them for making this stuff. None of it is my own creation. I am just talking over it with my thoughts and so on. Now, I love lore pieces like this, where they pitch us more about a certain culture. Not just, the gameplay aspects and mechanics or any of that. Just, give us a view of them. And I find it very nice to do them in this sort of like a travel agency thing. Travel brochure, more likely. Where they just, why should you visit them, where to go, this sort of thing, because like treating us as a tourist who may want to go and look. However, reading this why visit the Banu bit, this is not a very good sales pitch. Basically it's like, they are rich and vibrant people, well worth a closer look, and they are different. That's why you should visit them, because they are different. A little stronger sales pitch maybe, However, I absolutely love this where to go bit. Actual planets listed, like this basically is the stuff which should have been in this why visit. All these places you could go and, experience their culture, experience the differences they have and so on. Different planets they have conquered and what they have done with those planets. Well, not necessarily even conquered, but colonized and live in or on. So, another thing, obviously, I want to be able to, once the game goes live, or sometime after anyway, I want to be able to visit all these planets they have listed here and experience some of these things they have listed, which is, give me all this info, yes, and then let me visit them and, relive the thing where I was like, okay, game is not out yet, I'm talking about this stuff, and then when it goes live, I'm like, oh, I can actually go and do that now? Fantastic. So there is that. I do like this bit as well very much. The whole what to do when I get there bit. Lots of bustling gambling halls and this sort of stuff. And I am all on board with them, I guess, with their view on sport from this particular aspect, this final sentence right here. I am bound to, as a, personal thing, I am bound to, when I'm watching a good, tight game between whoever, in whatever sport, I am bound to cheer for both sides. Because if I am watching good play, whether it be esports or soccer, football, ice hockey, whatever, if I'm watching a good game, I don't honestly care who wins. I just want to see a good game. That's personal thing and not for everybody, obviously. But hey, that would make this very interesting for me as an experience as well. And this kind of a little trinket thing, this is kind of awesome. Buy these trinkets and have them, decide life for you, basically, for any situations. I'm loving the idea. It's like, let me have one of these in the game, please, which I could, get random results out of. Yes, no, or, well, run. That would be brilliant, please. And I do really appreciate this whole bit about the marketplace, since they are talking about it being a very merchant-like culture. So actually having a bit here about the marketplace and also what to do, like you must negotiate. And although there a little bit of warning that their ships can look very different from the inside depending on which of their soli, please let me know if anybody knows how am I supposed to actually pronounce that word, this thing here. Like, how am I supposed to pronounce that? Anyway, it's like depending on where it was built, it may vary, and it also makes me wish that we will eventually, once the game matures past its release and so on, get some kind of interior decoration kits for our ships, so we can make our ships look a little different. So you could change Banu Merchantman or the Banu Defender to look a little different from somebody else's, so they would, vary in this fashion, like seriously. That would be brilliant. Something to ask the fine folks making this game to provide us with. And lots and lots of other little bits and pieces here of information, well written. I'm absolutely loving the way they describe this stuff. It is really, really good. Actually giving us examples and so on. Very good. Thank you very much for that. And of course, most important thing on all travel brochures, if this bit is missing, never ever visit the place, alright? Safety and security, right? For example, this kind of bats, like bring earplugs, because noise levels can get quite high. That holds true to some of the places on Earth as well, actually. Could name a few, but I don't want to do that. Anyway, they also have a downloadable version of it, if you are so interested. However, this is something I also want to talk about here. The sale for Banu Defender. Now, this was straight up something I knew I wanted. I melted my own Vanguard to get this, actually. Would I recommend that you melt your Vanguard to get Banu Defender? No, not necessarily. I mean, it depends what kind of a ship you are after. And, right now, in all honesty, it's all about looks. We don't know how much the game still changes by the time it goes live. There have been so many iterations of, for example, the flight model over the years, or the game's development cycle anyway now, and so on. Most of those things can still change, so basically don't buy ships currently on, how well they perform right now. So, looks-wise, however, I knew I wanted this. I do have a merchantman as well, obviously, because alien ship, I'm all over alien designs, I'm all over kind of strange designs like this, as opposed to the more streamlined designs we find from UE. And since this is also a multiple crew ship, as in multi-crew fighter, it was a choice for me. Okay, well, do I melt my ship? Yeah, I melt my ship because Vanguard is also a multi-crew fighter, so I was like, okay, well, I want only one multi-crew fighter in all honesty, so I'll get this Banu Defender. So that was my take on this, and would I recommend getting this thing? Well, I don't know, like I mentioned, entirely up to you, and do it purely on the looks at the time. If you're getting this ship, do it purely for the looks. Also note that Banu Merchantman is also on sale. It does come, if I swap over here, and that thing, tax included. Tax is not included in these prices here. So make note of the tax if you're, buying this from a country or whatever where you have to deal with that. Now, Banu Merchantman has been on sale a long time ago already. Well, long time ago, relatively speaking. So it does not come with lifetime insurance. It does come with 6-month insurance. Whereas the Banu Defender does come with lifetime insurance right now. Interestingly enough, there is this combo pack. This might be something if you are considering buying this combo pack to get clarified. I did not find a quick clarification for this bit anywhere, so maybe send me email straight to the fine folks at Star Citizen. Because the combo pack lists lifetime insurance. Is this for both the Merchantman and the Defender or not? It doesn't list a 6-month insurance for the Merchantman. It simply lists lifetime insurance. So I would infer out of that if you buy the combo pack, you get lifetime insurance for your merchantman as well. So maybe that would be worth it if you are also looking for a merchantman at this point. However, I couldn't find a verification for that, so maybe get in touch with the fine folks making the game to clarify that bit before you put your money out. Or if you are in a rush, put your money down and you can, do other things with it as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to call it an episode right here, as in see you folks another time with more Star Citizen content. To me, this was a very nice look at the Banu, and also a very nice looking defender ship, personally. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.